To bet that this won't be talked about on a lot of Western channels. Sky News is covering it here, revealing that the Gaza deal Israel just signed has been on the table for 13 months since December 2023. 13 months. And the deal itself is identical to previous deals that Hamas had put forward on multiple different occasions. Okay? We'll get started on Israel for the most annoying fucking chatters who probably left. They're going to be very upset that they're going to miss this coverage. So fuck them. Because this is usually the most annoying group that's like, if you're not literally talking about Israel, I don't want to be a part of this community. And I'm not going to blast off that I'm here and covering Israel. So I hope they miss my delicious commentary that I desperately want. All right, whatever you do, don't pick and eat the scars in your nose. It will take forever for it to heal. Pick and eat. New video on Bad Empanada's main channel. I'm not gonna watch another Bad Empanada video right now. Yeah, when they come in 3 hours later, be like, oh, I had no idea you were streaming. Why didn't you tell us you swapped away from IRL? I'm gonna ban them permanently. I'm just letting you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna come in in like the next hour and be like, dude. Oh, dude, why didn't you fucking inform us that you were no longer doing stupid ass basketball shit? You were back at your desk doing politics, and we're gonna ban them.
This is the framework that we have signed 2 days ago. Is the same.
So here's the Qatari Prime Minister revealing what we knew for the longest time. I'm willing to bet that this won't be talked about on a lot of Western channels. Sky News is covering it here. Revealing that the Gaza deal Israel just signed has been on the table for 13 months since December 2023. 13 months. And the deal itself is identical to previous deals that Hamas had put forward on multiple different occasions. Okay?
Same framework that we agreed on.
Yes, Hosquarters are who I'm going to ban. Those are the most annoying motherfuckers.
In December 23, which is basically 13 months of a waste of negotiating details that has no meaning and doesn't worth any single life that we lost in Gaza or any single life of those hostages that lost their life because of the bomb, because they are among everyone else.
Israel's security cabinet finally signed off on the deal after delays following internal squabbling. Qatar's prime minister says all involved must seize this opportunity for peace.
I believe it's the moment for all of us today to think about what's on the broader picture. How can we have a peaceful Middle East? How can we have a Palestinian state next to Israeli state, living side by each other peacefully? And that's what we are aiming for.
Sheikh Mohammed Abdul Rahman Al Thani also praised President Trump and his special envoy, Steve Witkoff, for getting the deal over the line.
We believe President Trump can create a greater impact for the region, and Steve Witkoff, the special envoy to the Middle East, has demonstrated a leadership in these negotiations, and we see the way he fought for a deal to happen. And I believe if this will continue to be the attitude and the approach for the next 4 years, we can create a lot of good things for the region.
Qatar has been at the center of negotiations since the Hamas-led attack on Israel on October the 7th, 2023. Despite its success in mediating a brief ceasefire and hostage exchange in November of that year, its hosting of Hamas's political office has received criticism from some quarters.
It didn't stop us, it didn't hinder our effort. It made us more committed to achieve our objective and our goal to bring the ceasefire and to bring peace to Gaza and to bring the hostages back to their families. We feel for both the same way. All of them, they are a human being.
Despite commitment from the negotiators, this is a fragile deal between two sworn enemies.
Is the guy that delayed the sign? No, he's one of the parties involved in the negotiation. He's one of the parties involved in the negotiations. It was happening in Qatar, okay, and the Qatari government has actively played a role. The Egyptian government has as well. They have a little bit more leeway in terms of like openly saying what's going on than Egypt does, I think. At least from what I have seen. You know what I mean? This is something that I saw. The thing about democracy is sometimes you are not in the majority, and this is one of those times